Hello, everyone. My name is Linda Gano. I am the CEO and founder of Linda's Perfection Creations. Linda's Perfection Creations is an event planning and wedding decor company. We cater to small and large events in and around the Philadelphia areas. I am a master certified wedding planner and a certified florist. I have over 10 plus years in the wedding and event planning industry. My business caters to small and large events, as I stated. We do full service, partial, custom, corporate events, birthday party, anniversary, wedding, anything that need planning and decor, we does that. We also do home staging. So if you are selling your home or whether you have an Airbnb and you or your office space and you want us to recreate a look for it and just make that space your own, we can design that space and decorate it for you to make it look to suit your taste and your style. So today, as I do these videos, for some of you who don't know, I made a challenge. Took a challenge, I should say, that I'm gonna do a video for a year every single day, and to talk to brides, one to tell them my business, two to tell couples things that can help them with their wedding planning needs. And the topic I'm going to talk to about is very crucial today. Yes, the course is great. Learning how to plan your wedding from start to finish, those are all great things. But I feel like one of the most important things that can break or make your wedding is communications. And a lot of time in relationship, we don't know how to communicate with each other in general. We just don't know how to communicate in life. And even whether you're doing business with somebody, just in life, you know how to interact with people because no two people are alike. We all have different background, different style of communicating. We all have different things that we are used to. Our upbringing are different. So sometimes there's certain things you might take lightly, the other person may not. And in order to properly articulate or work along with somebody, you have to understand where the things are. And I see that a lot. Even when I'm planning as a planner, there's certain things of clients that I might be used to that they may not. So each client, I had to readjust myself to fit that client's style. Yes, I know how to plan. Yes, I know how to decor. Some people are hands-on. There's some couple that want to be hands-on, want to know every aspect of the planning. There are another couple that's not hands-on. They want the more laid back. There's some people that you have to afford to give their information. So there's different things. So some people are extrovert, some people are introvert. Everybody uh, do things differently. So you have to learn to work along with each and every one to fit their needs. There's sometimes that, let's say, you might be doing something that you may think is okay, it's fine, there's nothing wrong with that. But, you know, other people may find it offensive. To you, it may not be, but they might take it offensive. And you might be wondering, well, what make you an expert? I'm not a relationship expert. But what I will say is that I do have 10 plus years in the wedding industry, so I have been doing a lot of people. And in my personal life, um, I've been, me and my husband been together for over 20 plus years. So I think I know a little bit insight of how it is to communicate proper with people. So the first thing is that I want you to know is that when you, in order for people to, how can I say this? The only way somebody can know you unless you talk to them. And you can't say, oh, I will use this as an example. Let's say you, as a female, you got your hair done and you come in the house and you expect your husband to know this or your fiance or your partner to know this, that you look beautiful that day. And they don't say anything. You then instead of them saying, hey, how do I look? You then hold it in. And then after the day passes, say, well, I'm going to wait and see if they say something. And then when they don't say something the next day, that become an issue. Oh, I did my hair all day or I looked nice yesterday and you didn't say anything. That's not fair because you got to look at it like that. And you might say, well, what's wrong with that? No. If you have an issue with something, if somebody doing something or say something that you don't like or something that you expecting an outcome and that don't happen, say it. What if they to them they might be, oh, You do your hair every Friday. I think I told you before you look nice. I don't have to tell you every single day. That just may be the way of dealing with it. They might think it look nice, but don't say something. So in that instant, all you have to say is that, hey, I just got my hair done. What do you think about it? That's a way of dealing with it. And then they can ask. Now if they say, oh, it look ugly. And then another thing too is that to even go a little step further, you don't need somebody to validate how things look. If you think it looks nice, hey, be happy with it. Because even if that person said it looks nice and you don't think it look nice, you may not feel okay about it. So there are different things that we do. There are some people who wants to talk about things. Like for me, my comedy station was something happened, I want to address it. I address it and let it go. I don't linger around it. If I don't talk about it, it would still bother me constantly. But if I address it, then I know how to move forward. But other people are not like that. Some people may not be a talker. Some people just want to forget that it happened, or they just want to take time to soak in it and marinate it and then talk about it. So you have to know how to address something bothers you. As I said, if it's something's an issue for you, you have to let that person know. Nobody's in your heart. Nobody's in your head. They cannot automatically assume what is wrong. To them, it not be the big deal. Like I had a couple, and this this bride was used to having, you know, being in control and not being in control of that because she's used to planning stuff and doing things, not weddings or events, but she used to organize. She organizes and where she does things in her office, in her business life. She is the one that the one that the go-to person when people need information and do everything for her. So when it was time to plan her wedding, it was hard for her to transition because she was used to things always being done on her terms. And she was the one that would relate to information. So now she had to depend on somebody else. So when I wasn't communicating to her the way she expected it to be, she kind of thought that was a problem. But it didn't, but I didn't take that as an offense. And sometimes people take things as offense real quickly when somebody says something using to get mad. Which I let her speak and she voiced her opinion. And after she got done, I broke it down to her like, okay, well, I apologize that maybe I did that unknowingly to you, but that's not my intention as well. It's just that when I have things, have things on the schedule. When I talk to you about things, I give you a deadline. This is the time frame that this need to be done. Once we address all those issues, there's nothing more left to communicate for that moment. But it doesn't mean I'm not there. But it's just that when we address it at this moment, we will revisit and do the checklist just to make sure everything is done. So after I talked to her about it, she understood where I was coming from and I understood what I was coming from. So in that way it was she just wanted to know that the assignment that I gave her after she received it, that I should go more into it. From my understanding is that once she completed and she said, hey Lena, this is done, I said okay, like acknowledging it, but she needed a little bit more. And to just want me to make sure, hey Linda, what I sent you, is it okay? Did I do it right? Did I look okay? But my style was like, okay, I give you an assignment. You completed it. Thanks for completing it. It's okay. So those are the examples. So you need to learn to talk to people in the same with relationship. If your partners are more reserved and you are not, find a way that works best. And the most important advice I can give you before I end this video is that keep outsider out of your relationship. It's nothing wrong with seeking advice from people or talking to people, but you should try to resolve your issue within. Anybody else should just be secondary. They shouldn't be primary. Learn how to fix your problem together. Like I seen something I read on another bit. It said relationship is like scissors. It's two people working to cut things out of their life. You should be working together to fix issue, not use other people to come and damage it. Because even if somebody come and talk to you about your issue, If you guys don't know how to properly communicate with each other, it's not going to do anything. But thank you for watching. That's all for now. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow. I have a wedding ceremony class where I talk to and teach bride how to plan a wedding from start to finish. You can also sign up for a free 30-minute consultation where you can talk to me about your wedding planning needs and service, and I personally will answer every single question. Once again, my name is Linda Gunnell, and you have an amazing day. Bye.